behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Bash TV. Palm Bash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Palm Bash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Got another great interview coming up in just a moment. But before we begin, don't forget about that subscribe and bell buttons below you there, because you know every time you do that, you'll be notified of any new episodes coming your way. And check out the comment section. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you there. And if you look at the description part as well as the closing credits at the end of this episode, there'll be contact info for you to contact us. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that. From Long Island, New York today, we have Crash My Party. They're a tribute to Luke Bryan. Very awesome guys, obviously, and I think you're really going to love them. And we're going to get to that in a second, but first, here's a quick word from the Caden Gordon Show. So don't go away. We'll be right back right after this.
It is Caden from the Caden Gordon Show. Today's best country mix. Check out my show at thecadengordonshow.com.
Okay, we're back, and with us from Long Island, New York, we have Crash My Party, a tribute to Luke Bryan, and really awesome band too, by the way. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So much.
Yeah, no problem. First of all, why don't you introduce everybody, yourselves to everybody? Excuse me.
All right, I'm Casey Wayne. I'm the lead singer.
And I'm Joe, the guitarist.
Okay.
And I'm Keith. I'm the drummer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to meet you guys.
See what you did there.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
Pleasure meeting you, Paul.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. Well, the first question I was asked is, you know, how you decided to do all this, but since you're a tribute band, you probably wanted to give something back to Luke Bryan, and that's when you did this, or is it something deeper than that? Tell us in your own words, and all three of you can answer.
Well, I'll tell you. You know, I've been singing country for a very long time. One of the things that always intrigues me about Luke Bryan is whenever I was singing a Luke Bryan song, really the whole crowd just always really appreciated it and loved it. Girls were dancing, guys were singing, and you know, I saw other. You know, right now we live in the world of tribute bands, and I thought, you know what, I could do that, and I just had to find the right group of guys. And I'm still looking. So if you find anybody, no, I'm just kidding. No, you know, it was a year in the works. It took me a year to find the right guys, and then a year to polish it off, and we came out like a bomb. You know, it's been great. But pretty much that was it. You know what? Luke Bryan is an entertainer, and I'm all about the show. And I needed guys just that would agree with me and be on the same page. It's a very simple formula. Just learn the music, play it good, and we're going to have the best time ever. You know.
Well, that's quite a story. I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. As I mentioned at the beginning, you know, you guys are really good at what you do, and I just thought I'd let you know that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And why don't you tell us about some of the influences that you had, you know, growing up that influenced you to be the band you are now?
Well, I'm more of an old school country guy. But, you know, being a professional musician my whole life, I sang in weddings and things like that. But singing in weddings and private parties, people wanted country music. So I started singing a lot of country. And like I said, I bonded with Luke Bryan's music because I guess I kind of am Luke Bryan in a way. You know, some of my influences, like I love Travis Tritt. Really love Travis Tritt. I love Old Hank. There's really so much I like. I like a lot of the new stuff. I know you're not supposed to like the old and the new, but I kind of mix it together because, you know, modern rock just ain't the same. So to me, the modern rock is the new country. New school country is modern rock. So I'm not going to hate on it, but yeah, I'm an old school kind of guy. You know, I like country line dancing. I like putting on the boots, dancing on, you know, hardwood floor. It's all just great. The vibes are great. I love the patriotism. I love the American flag. I love what it all stands for. And I just love that country music just tells a story. So to ask what my influences are, it's really Toby Keith. Toby Keith is a huge influence. He's just a walking patriot. I mean, God bless his soul, rest in peace. There's too many to list. Just anybody that touches my heart a certain way. That's my influences. My mother was an influence. My dad was an influence. These are reasons why I do this. And making people happy and seeing the fun that everybody's having. And like, who am I? I'm a guy standing on stage singing somebody else's music, but that one person in the crowd that loves Luke Bryan and maybe can't afford a ticket to see him, they can afford to see us. Mm-hmm. And if they can't, we'll make them afford it. We'll make it happen. Like we give them a place to come and see their favorite music, hear their favorite music. And, we've played shows where people actually thought I was Luke Bryan and I had to sign autographs. It's true story. Mm-hmm. And I call myself Luke Tryin, not an official Luke Bryan, but I'm trying. But I like Luke Bryan. I like his story. He comes from the same place as me, not in terms of geographical, but, he's a family man. He loves his kids. He had he suffered a lot of loss in his life. With his older brother passing away, then his sister passing away, his brother-in-law passing away. He took on his sister's kids. It's very similar to my story with loss and where he's coming from and his feelings towards music. And to me, it just speaks volumes to me. And I'm glad to be able to do that.
Okay, yeah, you mentioned Travis Tritt and Toby Keith, and those are really good artists there. I think. Well, how can we find you? I mean, I know you don't have things on streaming, obviously, but maybe you have on social media, maybe you have an official website. Tell everybody about that so they can find you and contact you that way.
Yeah, if you go on Facebook, you go on Instagram, you could type in Crash My Party. Will come up, or you could type in Luke Bryan Tribute Band.
That's probably better.
If you type in facebook.com/Luke Bryan Tribute Band.
Right.
Same thing with Instagram. Instagram.com/Luke Bryan Tribute Band. If you want my website, it's lukebryantributeband.com. Email is lukebryantributeband.
Gmail.
At yahoo.com.
Oh, I thought it was Gmail.
Oh, it's Gmail. Yeah, it's gmail.com. Hold on, I got to confirm that.
Okay, and I'm sure they'll have concert dates and other songs you can download and watch videos there. And I know you'll love.
We have YouTube also. Yes, I'm sorry to interrupt. You can look us up on YouTube. It's Luke Bryan Tribute Band on YouTube, or Crash My Party.
Okay, well, I know you guys really love it.
Hey, Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just want to shout out Sarah and the Carrie Underwood tribute show from Canada, because without them, this linkage would not have been possible between the band and you. So I just wanted to say, hey, what's going on, Sarah? Those guys are great. We are looking to try and figure out a way to do summer dates together. A Luke Bryan tribute and a Carrie Underwood tribute seems like a winning formula. We're working on the logistics now. They're in another country and we got to figure it out, but we're working on it.
Yes, and of course we interviewed her just a few weeks ago.
I know, I saw a great interview.
Yeah, and she's really great at what she does. And I guess this video we're about to play for you now, I guess it's kind of like it's a promo, obviously, but it has different songs that you've done, I guess, with the band.
Let me just interject real quick. The email address is info@lukebryantributeband.com. Sorry, I recently changed the email address. info@lukebryantributeband.com.
Okay, no problem. Well, like I was saying, this video, I know it's a promo, but this has different songs you've done as Luke Bryan, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are these some of the best songs that you like to perform on stage when you do, or I'm assuming that's what that is.
It is, yeah. I mean, they're all great songs, but we do have our favorites.
Okay.
One of the things that we try and do is we're a tribute band and we're tributing an artist. So we try pretty hard to sort of pace our shows the way Luke Bryan would pace his shows. So all of his great hits, and I mean, the guy has, I think, over 30 #1 country singles.
He does,
It's incredible. It's
33, I
almost
think.
tough to come up with a set because there are so many songs to pick, and we just have to sometimes say, for this gig, we're not going to do this song, and we're going to do this song in its place.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll be playing that in just a moment for you. But before we begin, I want to thank you guys for coming on the show. We would love to have you back again sometime if you ever want to, do something for us or whatever, and we'll be glad to have you.
Definitely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, here it is, the promo and Crash My Party that begins right now.
Come on now. Shake it for the bird, shake it for the bee, shake it for the catfish swimming down deep in the creek. From the crickets and the critters and the squirrel, shake it to the moon, shake it for me, girl. Ow, country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. If you wanna call me, call me, call me. You don't have to worry about it, baby. You can wake me up in the dead of the night. Break my plans, baby, that's alright. This is a drop everything kind of thing. Swing on by, I'll pour you a drink. The door's unlocked, I'll leave on the lights. Baby, you can crash my party anytime. All them other boys wanna wind you up and take you downtown, but you look like the kind that likes to take it way out. Out where the cornrows grow my bone. But I got a beer in my hand, and I got it raised up high. I ain't gonna give it my damn right. I can do this all night. Country done came to town. This town don't stand a chance. Holler at the ladies dancing like crazy. New Lucchese's fresh up out the deer stand. Feeling this high wasn't part of my plan. Wasn't even gonna try. Do I turn you on and on when I kiss you, baby? Does the sight of me wanting you drive you crazy? Do I have your love? Am I still enough? Tell me, don't I? Or tell me, do I, baby? Give you everything that you ever wanted? Would you rather just turn away and leave me lonely? Do I just need to give up and get on with my life? Baby, do I? Tiki bars, ticket, pour it on weekend clowns, ain't leaking no rain. Two-piece shaking, white caps are breaking, we ain't feeling no pain. It goes like 1 margarita, 2 margarita, 3 margarita shot. Don't worry about tomorrow, leave all your sorrows out here on the floating dock. When that sun lays down, we'll be on our way. One more barefoot round, one more last chance to say, hey senorita, don't you think we need a salt and a Buffett song? She was like, oh my God, this is my song. I've been listening to the radio all night long, sitting around waiting for it to come on, and here it is. And she said, play it again, play it again, play it again. And I said, play it again, play it again, play it again. Down to 1 a.m., listening to one more song, thinking I want more than just one night out here with you alone. Down to that last Bud Light in the back of that two-tone half-ton. My heart was telling me that one more kiss and I'd be done. Down to one hand in mine, down to one beautiful smile. You got your hands up